what we were discussing in previous class. This is the class for HSM191. Okay, this is the practical class. Who have recently joined this class, okay. So those students need to understand that this is the practical class, okay. This is a different subject and HSM 101 is different. Here through activities we learn. And one more information for you people. See, as I'm correcting your answer sheets of your first midterm, but you need to understand that those students who have paid their semester fee, their results will only be released. Okay, those who did not deposited the fee need to deposit the fee, and you have to reappear for the next exam which will be conducted in this month itself. Okay, so need not to worry. Maybe many of you have attempted the test, but you did not pay the fees and all that. Okay, so we were also having the instructions that only those students result will be released who had paid the semester fee. Okay, या जो भी जितना भी परसेंटेज ऑफ अमाउंट आप एट अ पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम डिपॉजिट कर सकते थे वो आपने किया है, उसका ही रिजल्ट अभी फर्स्ट मिड टर्म एग्जाम का मैं रिलीज करूंगी. ठीक है, तो किसी का सपोज आपने एग्जाम दिया बट आपका रिजल्ट नहीं आ रहा है, ठीक है, तो मैं ऑफिशियली रिलीज नहीं करूंगी आपका रिजल्ट, लेकिन आपकी परफॉर्मेंस क्या है वो मैं आपको बता सकती हूँ. लेकिन आपको फॉर्मली नेक्स्ट जो अभी एक और आपको अटेम्प्ट मिलेगा उसमें आपको अपीयर होना पड़ेगा. ये क्लियर हो गया? इंफॉर्मेशन सबको समझ में आ गई?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that was the important information from my side. Yes, quickly tell one of you that what we were discussing in previous class. We were doing one exercise of self introduction, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you quickly just tell what was that? One minute. Yes, आप में से फटाफट बताओ भाई, ये तो वैसे भी प्रैक्टिकल क्लास है. You have to speak. Yes, students, we were doing some of the examples of self-introduction in a formal setup. Okay, formal setup, I mean to say that somebody is appearing for some job, okay, and the interview is going on, and at the time of interview, the person has been asked to give self-introduction. Okay, so in that situation, how the person performs, okay, or how the person should perform, we were discussing about all these points. अब ये सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन का जो है ये मेरा लास्ट रहेगा. ठीक है, इसके बाद आई विल बी टेकिंग वन ऑफ द इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक, लिसनिंग. ओके, लिसनिंग स्किल्स. ये सेल्फ प्रेजेंटेशन का जो टॉपिक है वो तो ऑलमोस्ट हमारा काफी सारा डिस्कशन हो गया है. ठीक है, तो we will wind it up today itself. Okay, then in next practical class, I am talking about the practical class, HSM 191. Okay, in that we will be starting a new context, that is listening. Okay, or listening skills. How to improve. What is the importance of listening skills in terms of communication? That all we will discuss. Yes, quickly tell. हमने ये वाला एग्जाम्पल कर लिया था क्या प्रीवियस क्लास में आपके? ये देखिए, ये about one more person. Okay, her name, she was also a female candidate. Okay, her name was Priyadarshini Krishnamurthy. Yes, Arpita.
नो मैम, ये वाला नहीं था।
ये नहीं किया हमने।
यस मैम।
ठीक है। So I think this example we completed. I assigned Ishwar to note down all the corrections, to reframe the complete introduction with all the required corrections, and then he has to present. ये मैंने ईश्वर को particularly बोला ही था, ठीक है, but it was not so कि ईश्वर को ही करना है. If somebody else has done, can present. And every student need to participate in this. Every student need to do this. ठीक है. ये जो भी हम करेक्शंस यहाँ डिस्कस करते हैं, ठीक है, आपको ये सेल्फ लेवल पे सबको करना है और इसको प्रैक्टिस भी करना है. ठीक है. ओके. सी, आई हैव टू गिव स्लाइट टाइम टू ईश्वर. यस अर्पिता, आई एक मिनट. Arpita, see, whatever
यस मैम।
introduction content you are observing in blue color,
यस मैम।
okay, you please go through quickly. And
ओके
rest
मैम।
of the students will also go through quickly. Okay, you all of go through quickly and please suggest the corrections in these. And this time when you are performing, okay, in this activity, you have to switch on your camera. तो ये बोल दिया, इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आप मीटिंग लेफ्ट करके चले जाओ. ठीक है. कितना 3 मिनट सफिशिएंट है इसके लिए? 3 minutes आर सफिशिएंट. Because you need to perform, then only I can check whether you have improved a little bit or not. All the students except ईश्वर. ईश्वर, आप प्रीवियस वाला जो भी आपकी एक्टिविटी आपको असाइन की थी, वो आप उसको क्विकली रेडी करो एंड यू हैव टू प्रेजेंट आफ्टरवर्ड्स. Yes, are you able to see the screen? Yes students, screen visible है ना सबको?
यस मैम।
Okay, Arpita, quickly do it within 2-3 minutes, and rest all students will also go through the complete content and you have to suggest whether corrections are required. And if some corrections are required, what are those? You have to tell about them. Quickly do it. And one more assignment for you people for this class. All of you need to prepare your self introduction in 50 words and you have to submit in the classroom account. All of you need to prepare your self introduction, okay, within the word limit of 50 words, and you have to submit that in the classroom account by this Friday. And it is compulsory exercise. Yes, Arpita, I think now you can present.
Ma'am, just a minute more.
Okay. Ishwar, you also be prepared for your exercise, your presentation afterwards. Yes, Arpita, now start, please. We don't have much time to wait now. Arpita,
Okay, ma'am.
now you start, please.
So, ma'am, it will
You have to
start
switch
like.
on your camera.
Okay.
Ha,
Okay, ma'am. So it is
yes.
like, my name is Priyadarshini Krishnamurthy, and I am 20 years old. I am from Thorai Pakkam. I have completed my 10th education in 2015 with 93% and my 12th education in 2017 with 95%. I completed my undergraduation in BCom Corporate Secretaryship from Ithiraj College. I'm sorry, it is completed till here only.
Yes.
And then, ma'am, I have not done after that.
No, why? Priyanka, it does not take much time. It is hardly a content of 1 minute. You have taken so much of time and then you are saying this. See, you are quite comfortable in speaking. You can set example for other students also. That's the reason I'm repeated times asking you. It is not so okay that if you are at a level you are comfortable, if you are not practicing, you will also lose your efficiency.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. So don't do that.
Okay, ma'am.
Do it again. I'm asking other student to present. Okay, do it
Okay.
again. I'll ask you again to do it.
Okay.
Yes, now Ishwar, you please present.
Yes, ma'am.
ओके आपको तो इससे पहले वाला जो एग्जाम्पल हमने डिस्कस किया था उसको उसके करेक्शंस को हमने डिस्कस भी कर लिया था thoroughly we discussed all the corrections. Okay, I asked you to note down all the corrections and then you have to present it again in the corrected form. You have to present. So please
Shall
start.
I start?
Yes, you start.
Good morning. My name is Ishwar Soren and I belong to Jamshedpur, Jharkhand, which is also known as Steel City. At present, I am pursuing Bachelor of Technology from University of Engineering and Management in Computer Science stream. In free time, I like to play football in the evening. I like surfing internet and be updated with the latest news around the world. My immediate goal is to gain a job and expand my knowledge and skill. My objective is to obtain highest possible post in the organization. Thank you.
So Ishwar, did I ask you to give your introduction or I asked you to correct the introduction we have already discussed of Mansi Tamrakar? And
This
you
one I have
please
not done.
you do not attend the informations in the classroom. See, I asked you to switch on the camera, you are not switching on the camera. And all of the students, please remember this point, that always whenever you are starting your classes, okay, please sit in a decent dress so that there will not be problem for you people all of a sudden if you are asking you to switch on the camera. ठीक है, एक थोड़ा सा कंफर्टेबल अच्छी जगह बैठिए घर में, और थोड़ा सा डिसेंट ड्रेस में बैठिए. डे 1 को ही मैंने ये इंस्ट्रक्शंस आपको क्लियर कर दिए थे. यस ईश्वर, आप
Yes, ma'am.
कैमरा स्विच ऑन करो. और मानसी ताम्रकर का जो हमने एक एग्जाम्पल हमने डिस्कस किया था, और उसमें जो भी करेक्शंस हमने डिस्कस किए थे, ठीक है, वो आपको प्रेजेंट करने थे. आप आई थिंक भूल गए हो, यू हैव फॉरगॉट. इफ यू वांट,
I will prepare once again.
हाँ, वाई यू नीड टू प्रिपेयर. हमने करेक्शंस तो डिस्कस किए थे, उसी टाइम आपको नोट करने के लिए भी बोला था मैंने. You are quite sincere, okay. So I thought that you will be effectively doing this so that other students can also learn from you, and then they can also further participate like that. Hmm? क्या हुआ ईश्वर? What happened? Everything fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Lakhan,
Yes, ma'am.
Lakhan, can you make correction in this introduction, okay, which I was asking Arpita to do? I'm just coming. I'm bringing that introduction. Ishwar, you please go through that quickly and you have to present it again. ऐसे नहीं चलेगा काम.
Okay,
हाँ.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Lakhan. You please check this one, okay, and make required correction. And you have to speak. हार्डली 1 मिनट लगेगा आपको पूरा कंटेंट स्टडी करने के लिए. See, if all time I am speaking, I am doing the things, it will not help you. You have to participate. And do not hesitate that I'll make error, okay. If you are making any error, we are there to correct it. But you have to participate. Yes, Lakhan?
Hello, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, switch on your camera and then please correct this introduction quickly.
Ma'am, one minute, ma'am. मैम कॉल आ गया तो इस वजह से कर नहीं पाया.
नहीं, कॉल आप अपने फ्रेंड्स को, रिलेटिव्स को, सबको बोल दो, ठीक है.
मैम कोई अननोन नंबर से आ गया तो इस वजह से.
तो उठाओ मत, अननोन नंबर है, साइलेंट मोड पे रखो.
ओके.
हाँ, क्लासेस की ड्यूरेशन में आप अपने फ्रेंड्स को, पेरेंट्स को, सबको बोल दो, इफ यू आर एट सम अदर प्लेस, दैट दोज विल नॉट मेक कॉल टू यू अंटिल अनलेस इट इज वेरी मच अर्जेंट. और वेरी मच अर्जेंट आप आराम से इस चीज को समझ सकते हो कि क्या है वेरी मच अर्जेंट. तो जब तक वैसी कोई अर्जेंसी नहीं है तो आपकी क्लासेस टाइम में आपको डिस्टर्ब नहीं करे. एंड वेरी मच अर्जेंट 100 में एक दिन होता है, रोज नहीं होता है ना. 100 में एक दिन हो सकता है, कोई बात नहीं. यू कैन आस्क परमिशन एंड यू कैन अटेंड. वो भी परमिशन, जैसे आप फिजिकल क्लासेस में परमिशन लेके आप कुछ भी आपको काम करना है आप करते हो, वैसे ही आपको यहाँ से भी करना है. Yes, Arpita, I think you had sufficient time. You can do now. Meanwhile, Lakhan is
Okay.
also planning to do that. Arpita, you do please.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So, ma'am, it starts like my name is Priyadarshini Krishnamurthy and I'm 20 years old. I'm from Thori Pakkam. I have completed my 10th education in 2015 with 93% and my 12th in 2017 with 95%. I completed my undergraduation in BCom Corporate
How
Secretaryship.
you are saying I completed? Did she completed? Just read this sentence. I was not able to continue my studies. So
No,
I
ma'am.
was discontinued my studies in second year.
Okay, ma'am.
So how you are saying I completed? Admission लेने से क्या complete हो गया क्या?
No, ma'am.
Then please read between the lines and then perform.
Okay, ma'am.
हाँ.
I joined Ithiraj College for my undergraduation, but I had to discontinue my studies till second year. I have basic knowledge in computer applications. Talking about my job experience, I started doing my first job in 2019 in BPO as a telecaller. I had an experience in banking for 4 months and a year experience in Google mapping process. My goal is to work at a higher position in a reputed company. My strengths are punctuality, self motivation, hard work, and quick learning.
And
Ma'am,
how
this
you
much
will
only.
conclude this introduction? See, if you remember, in the previous example, we discussed that it is uh, unnecessary to describe the numeral statistics in terms of academic qualifications. Okay, it's a repetition of the information. If you remember my words, okay, मैंने आपको ये बताया था कि ये जो है मैंने 10th इस ईयर में किया है, इतना परसेंटेज से किया है, ठीक है. It is quite unnecessary to speak at the time of interview in the self introduction. Why? Because already this information has been provided in the resume or in the biodata or in the CV, which has been provided by the candidate. Okay.
Okay.
This information we can present smartly in a different manner. Okay. That I have completed my school education. See, if you check this information, she is talking about school education and her performance in school education. Okay. So I have completed my school education and I was a good scorer or I was a merit scorer. ठीक है, बिकॉज अबाउ 90 सिक्योर कर रही है तो इसका मतलब शी वाज वेरी मच गुड एट एकेडमिक्स सॉरी. ठीक है, तो ये इसको इस तरीके से स्टेटिस्टिक्स इंफॉर्मेशन में प्रेजेंट करना, यहाँ पे रिपीटिशन है इंफॉर्मेशन का, एग्जैक्ट रिपीटिशन है. ठीक है, तो इसको इस तरीके से हम नहीं, मतलब सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन में हमें इस तरीके से स्टेटिस्टिकल इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं प्रेजेंट करनी होती है. वी आर नॉट सपोज टू प्रेजेंट इन दिस मैनर.
Okay,
Okay, or one is not supposed to present in this manner. And again, what about this information? I'm 20 years old.
ma'am, I have included that one also.
No,
Beside,
it is that that was the exercise I was asking you to do. You have to make required correction. Which information is unnecessary, which is extra, okay, which is irrelevant. Okay, see, what does the information of age has the relevance with the job? You tell me. Okay, even for a fresher, even for a fresher, what is the relevance of the age status with the job? No relevance at all, no connectivity. And this particular information is already there in the resume or the biodata or in the CV. In form of birth of date हम mention करते हैं ना, resume, biodata and CV या form में भी, है ना?
yes, ma'am.
So already the information is there. So it is quite unnecessary to speak here about the age.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Now all of you note down the correction in this introduction. ये आप इसका एक इमेज लो, आप सब इमेज लो इसका. ठीक है, इमेज लो और जो मैं करेक्शंस बता रही हूँ आप उस पर कॉन्सेंट्रेट करो. आप My name is Priyadarshini Krishnamurthy. इससे पहले how she greeted, how she has to greet, good morning, good afternoon. Okay, as per the time of the day, she has to greet the interview panel. Okay. So she has to start in this manner, like good morning. Okay. I asked you to remain objective in the greeting also. Okay. No need to include the words like sir, madam. Okay. Because it brings subjectivity in the greeting. So one should avoid subjectivity in the greeting. Okay. The greeting should be objective one. So good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever the time of the day is there at the time of interview. So that particular time of the day has to be referred. And it is again quite unnecessary to start in this way that first of all, thanks for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. Okay. It is nothing Thanksgiving context. It is simply self presentation context. Please note down all these points. It is simply self presentation context. So it is unnecessary to start in this way, or it is ineffective to start in this way. First of all, thanks for giving me. ठीक है, ये इसको क्रॉस कर दीजिए आप. आपने इमेज लिया है तो आप इसको इस सेंटेंस के लिए क्रॉस मार्क कर लीजिए. ठीक है. नाउ straight forward after this greeting. Okay, my name is Priyadarshini Krishnamurthy. This is correct. I am from Thuraipakkam. Okay, so she has um, told her name. Okay, and she has told that to what place she belongs. ठीक है. अब ये थुराई पक्कम के साथ और इफेक्टिव होता. She could have mentioned a name which is widely popular. ठीक है. Suppose थुराई पक्कम केरला. ठीक है. तो केरला तो वाइडली पॉपुलर नेम है, थुराई पक्कम में भी उतना वाइडली पॉपुलर नेम नहीं है. सपोज ये गर्ल जो है वो हैदराबाद में इंटरव्यू दे रही है. ठीक है. शी इज अपियरिंग फॉर द इंटरव्यू इन हैदराबाद. शी इज अपियरिंग इन इंटरव्यू इन महाराष्ट्र एट सम प्लेस. नासिक में, सपोज नासिक में इंटरव्यू के लिए अपियर हो रही है. तो अब नासिक वालों को जरूरी नहीं पता, ये जरूरी नहीं है ना कि जो है सब थुरई पक्कम को जानते हैं, या थुरई पक्कम जो है इवन आंध्रा में भी है, आंध्र प्रदेश स्टेट में भी है, तमिलनाडु में भी है, केरला में भी है. ठीक है. तो कौन सा थुरई पक्कम? सो a widely popular name has to be always associated with the place of belonging. Please remember this point. ठीक है. आपका जो लोकल प्लेस है उसके साथ आप जो है एक वाइडली पॉपुलर नेम को भी प्लेस के हमेशा प्रेजेंट करोगे, और वन हैज टू प्रेजेंट. सपोज आई से, ठीक है, दैट आई एम फ्रॉम जयपुर, राजस्थान. Maybe Jaipur is not that much widely popular, but Rajasthan is widely popular. That is the name of the state. And it is easy for everyone to locate that particular name. Isn't it? Are you getting this point, students? Yes? What happened? ये पॉइंट आपको समझ में आ रहा है ना?
यस मैम.
है ना कि वाइडली पॉपुलर जो नेम है प्लेस का वो हमें एसोसिएट करना है प्लेस ऑफ बिलोंगिंग के साथ. ठीक है. It is effective. It is quite effective to speak about the widely popular name also of the place. Clear? Now see the next. It is again incorrect to speak I am 20 years old, so इसको आप क्रॉस कर दीजिए. ठीक है. And again, it is quite ineffective to speak about academic qualifications in this way that now I am coming to my qualifications. ठीक है. अब क्वालिफिकेशंस तो आप जब जॉब के लिए अपेयर हो रहे हो तो क्वालिफिकेशंस की तो अगेन 2 कैटेगरीज है, एकेडमिक एंड प्रोफेशनल. तो आपको स्पेसिफिकली यू हैव टू स्पीक स्पेसिफिक इंफॉर्मेशन and in a precise manner. Not much details are required in the interview. Okay. So straightforward after informing about the place of belonging that I am from Thuraipakkam, Kerala. I have completed my school education and I was a merit scorer throughout. I am repeating the sentence, note down. I have completed my school education. इसका मतलब ही है कि आपने 10th और 12th जो है वो, या प्रियदर्शनी ने जो है वो 10th और 12th के एग्जाम्स कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं. ठीक है. एंड आई वाज अ मेरिट स्कोरर थ्रू आउट. I have completed my school education and was a merit scorer throughout. Was a merit scorer throughout. आप बताओ दोनों में से कौन सा ज्यादा इंप्रेसिव लग रहा है? इंप्रेसिव कौन सा लग रहा है ये बताइए आप मुझे. आप खुद इवेलुएट कीजिए और आप बताइए. यस. Yes, which one is more impressive? Students, please respond. There
One
are
that
many
you
students in the
suggested.
class. Huh?
One that you suggested.
मैंने क्या सजेस्ट किया बताओ? Speak it out. Speak the sentence which I suggested.
I have completed my school education and I was a merit scorer throughout.
Yes. Okay. So there's no repetition exactly. Okay. With the resume or the biodata or the CV, but at the same time, the academic qualification has been presented in front of the panel. Okay, or before the panel of the interview. Fine. Now next, in continuation, she is telling about her higher education. So as we can check here, as the information provided, that although she took admission in BCom course in the Ithiraj College, okay, again, if you remember that in the first example, we discussed that it is unnecessary to speak about the names of the institutions of academic qualifications, academics, okay. तो names of institutions की requirement नहीं है यहाँ पे. Clear? चाहे आपने डीयू से ही किया हो, डीयू की किसी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट कॉलेज से किया हो, तो भी वो अनइम्पॉर्टेंट है, लेस इंपॉर्टेंट है. ठीक है. इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है? आपने कौन सा डिग्री किया है? आपने बीकॉम किया है, यू हैव डन बीटेक, यू हैव डन बीए, यू हैव डन MBBS, okay, what degree, what academic qualifications you have completed or you are pursuing. Okay, that is important. Instead of the name of the institution. If somebody asks you, okay, that from what college you have done, then you can state the name. Otherwise, it is not required. Okay. So, as we can check here that although she took admission in graduation course, okay, in commerce stream, but she was unable to complete that. And also she has some basic computing skills. Okay. So, let us check how to present this information. I got admission. Okay. I got admission in graduation, कॉमर्स स्ट्रीम. जब आपने ग्रेजुएशन बोल दिया है तो बीकॉम जो है वो सेम चीज को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, तो रिपीटिशन नहीं होना चाहिए. ग्रेजुएशन इन कॉमर्स स्ट्रीम with a specialization of corporate secretaryship. I got admission in graduation course commerce stream with a specialization of corporate secretaryship, with a specialization of corporate secretaryship, but was not able to complete it. But was not able to complete it. अब वो सेकेंड ईयर में छोड़ा, ठीक है, थर्ड ईयर में छोड़ा, ये इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है यहाँ पे एक्सप्लेन करना. ठीक है. बट वॉज नॉट एबल टू कंप्लीट इट, यानी ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है मेरा, ये इंफॉर्मेशन कन्वे हो गई है. ठीक है. आई हैव basic computing skills. Even this is also quite okay. Okay, I have basic computer knowledge, but this is more effective, more impressive that I have basic computing skills. Or as Arpita was mentioning, that I have basic computer application knowledge. Okay, that is also correct. यानी जो भी basic computer applications है, उसकी that knowledge I have. Okay, or I can operate them. So basic computer applications क्या है? Net surfing, doing email, okay, working on Excel sheet, working on MS Word, okay, working on presentation. All these are the basic computer applications, okay, and the girl is efficient in those computing skills, those computer applications. ये समझ में आ गया? अर्पिता, can you now notice your errors?
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? आप खुद
Yes,
आप
ma'am.
नोट करो, ठीक है, एंड आप कंपेयर करो, you decide at your own that which is more impressive.
Yes, okay, ma'am.
है ना? You decide. Now next जो है now one thing you also check here, that is the sequence of the information correct? Yes, it is correct. Okay, as she has introduced herself, then she has started informing about her academics, okay, and she has reached to the point of higher education information, and also she is telling that she has basic computing skills. So the sequence of the information, the order of the information is quite correct. वो सही है बिल्कुल, ठीक है, यानी एक फॉर्मल सेटअप में इसी सीक्वेंस में इंफॉर्मेशन एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं, तो वो सही है, ठीक है. Now she is telling, or she wants to tell about the job experience. Okay, so let us check what is that. The sequence is again correct. That yes, after she has informed about her academics, she wants to tell something about her job experience. Okay, so that is again correct. But how she has presented, that we have to check whether it is effective, or some corrections could be done here also. Now I am coming to my job experience. Okay, again this sentence is not at all correct. Okay, how she could say that also I have some job experience, some previous job experience. Also, write down please. Also, I have some previous job experience. I have worked as a telecaller. I have worked as a telecaller. अब ये बीपीओ उसने मेंशन किया है, तो उसको बीपीओ का नेम भी स्पेसिफाई करना पड़ेगा. ऑलरेडी शी हैज बीन एसोसिएटेड विद दैट. ओके, वो उससे एसोसिएटेड है, ठीक है, तो शी मस्ट मेंशन द एग्जैक्ट नेम ऑफ दैट बीपीओ. I have worked as a telecaller in so and so BPO in 2019. Or instead of mentioning the year specifically, I have worked as a telecaller in so and so BPO for 1 year. For 1 year. Afterwards, for a short period of time, 4 months, it's a short period of time. For a short period of time, I worked in banking sector. I worked in banking sector. Okay. Next, can say also for 1 year, also for 1 year, I worked in the area of Google mapping process. I worked in the area of Google mapping process. Okay. Now she's telling about her future aspiration. That is again quite correct to say here. Okay. But how she has said that we have to check. My goal is to reach a higher position in a reputed company. See, अभी वो इंटरव्यू दे रही है उस कंपनी को ज्वाइन करने के लिए, इंटरव्यू दे रही है, ठीक है, और वहां पे at the time of interview if she is generalizing the information तो ये effective नहीं है, ये थोड़ा सा incorrect है. Okay, so what she has to say, the same information she has to present in a different manner, that my future aspiration is to excel in my professional life or in my professional area. My future aspiration is to excel in professional area. Okay. Now she is saying about her strength is my self-motivation, punctuality, hardworking, and quick learner. Okay. So what she can say is that I am self-motivated. I am self-motivated, punctual. I am self-motivated, punctual, hardworking, and a quick learner person. I am a self-motivated, punctual, hardworking, and quick learner person. If A आपने पहले यूज कर लिया है तो रिपीट करने की जरूरत नहीं है क्विक लर्नर से पहले. If पहले यूज नहीं किया है तो क्विक लर्नर से पहले हम आर्टिकल A प्रेजेंट उसको प्लेस करेंगे. एंड क्विक लर्नर पर्सन, इसको बहुत ज्यादा डिस्क्राइब करने की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, ठीक है, इतना सफिशिएंट है. Now see what she is mentioning later on. Now coming to my family. Now this particular information here, okay, it is almost the end part of the self-introduction. And here, if the person is stating about the parental information, that is absolutely incorrect. तो इसको आप cross ही कर दो यहाँ पे. Cross कर दो पूरा. Now coming to my family. I am the only daughter of my parents. My mother is a homemaker and my father is a mason. ठीक है. इफ ये इंफॉर्मेशन मेंशन करनी है तो ये बिल्कुल जहां प्लेस ऑफ बिलोंगिंग को आपने कंप्लीट किया उसके नेक्स्ट ये इंफॉर्मेशन होनी चाहिए. एंड इन दैट आल्सो वी डिस्कस दैट इट इज अननेसेसरी टू स्पीक अबाउट द प्रोफेशंस ऑफ द पेरेंट्स. Okay, because it is the introduction of the candidate, not of the parents. Okay, so these corrections are required. And here, when the person has almost completed all the information, all the basic information about him or her, okay, then telling about family, it is quite incorrect. इसको क्रॉस कर दीजिए आप यहाँ पे, ठीक है. एंड ये इस तरीके से भी कंक्लूड करना, दैट्स ऑल अबाउट मी, थैंक यू. दिस सेंटेंस इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, दैट्स ऑल अबाउट मी, थैंक्स और थैंक यू. It itself states that much only I want to share in terms of self introduction. ठीक है. सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन में अपने आप में एक ब्रॉड एरिया है, ठीक है. आप इसमें कितनी भी इंफॉर्मेशन इंक्लूड कर सकते हो और कितनी भी इसमें से आप स्किप कर सकते हो. इट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन द कैंडिडेट्स चॉइस. बट देन ऑल्सो द कैंडिडेट शुड कीप इन माइंड दैट जो भी बेसिक कॉन्टेक्स्ट के अकॉर्डिंग रिक्वायर्ड है वो सारी इंफॉर्मेशन उसको इंक्लूड करनी है. ठीक है. सपोज जॉब के लिए तो ये इंफॉर्मेशन ही चाहिए. प्लेस ऑफ बिलोंगिंग क्या है, एकेडमिक्स में कैसी परफॉर्मेंस है, कोई प्रोफेशनल क्वालिफिकेशन है कि नहीं है, कोई प्रोफेशनल एक्सपीरियंस है कि नहीं है, और एज अ प्रोफेशनल आपकी क्या स्ट्रेंथ्स है. ठीक है. आपके क्या पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स है पर्सनालिटी के, वो भी इंपॉर्टेंट है. वो सब रेलिवेंट इंफॉर्मेशन है. तो दैट मच इज सफिशिएंट. Okay, it is unnecessary to speak about various other things. Yes. अब क्विकली ईश्वर, आप पहले वाले एग्जाम्पल को प्रेजेंट करो जरा विथ करेक्शंस. ये रहा, मैंने आपके लिए ओपन कर दिया स्क्रीन पे ही. यू कैन चेक फ्रॉम हियर एंड यू कैन परफॉर्म.
मैम स्टार्टिंग है.
हाँ, ये स्टार्ट.
Good morning. My name is Mansi Tamrakar and I belong from town city Piparia in Hosangabad district of Madhya Pradesh. I did my graduation in Bachelor of Computer
नहीं,
Application.
ये तो ऑलरेडी लिखा हुआ है. आप तो करेक्टेड करेक्टेड बोलो. जो करेक्शंस हमने डिस्कस किए थे, ये तो ऑलरेडी हमारे सामने है कंटेंट. हम
I
कंपेयर
actually
करेंगे ना.
rewritten I have rewrite the whole
ये
thing.
क्यों नहीं किया भैया ईश्वर? यही तो एक्सरसाइज आपको मैंने बोला था कि आपको राइटिंग में करना है, फिर उसको प्रेजेंट करना है. अदरवाइज यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू डू दैट. एंड स्टूडेंट्स, दिस इज नॉट एट ऑल गुड अप्रोच. एक तो वैसे ही मैं आपको इतना कम टास्क दे रही हूँ, ठीक है, उसको भी आप कंप्लीट नहीं कर रहे हो. ऑनेस्टली दैट इज नॉट गुड. नेक्स्ट टाइम ऑल ऑफ यू विल डू. ठीक है. और अभी असाइनमेंट आज मैंने क्या दिया है आपको? Everybody has to prepare self introduction, okay, of their own within the limit of 50 words, and you have to submit in the classroom account. ठीक है. मैं परमिट नहीं करूंगी जब तक आप क्लासरूम
Okay,
अकाउंट
ma'am.
में मैं आपके सबमिशंस देख नहीं लेती. ठीक है. बाय फ्राइडे यू कैन सबमिट. इट इज एनफ टाइम, okay, to do this small exercise. So I'll check. Those who are not submitting, I'll not allow you to attend my class, because this is the second third time it is happening. See, if you're not practicing, how you are going to learn? क्योंकि मेरे बताने से सिर्फ नहीं होगा. ठीक है. उसको आपको भी प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू राइट, यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. Then only some improvement can happen. So all of you will do this. आप इमेज खींच लीजिए सब लोग. ये जो एक इंट्रोडक्शन का एग्जाम्पल है, इसमें आप करेक्शंस करेंगे, सब सब करेंगे. और ईश्वर, आप तो इसको कंफर्म करोगे और प्रॉपर तरीके से नेक्स्ट क्लास में प्रेजेंट करोगे.
Okay, ma'am.
हाँ. इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेरी यू कैन आस्क. फोटो खींच लीजिए सब लोग. या आप लैपटॉप पे काम कर रहे हैं या डेस्कटॉप पे काम कर रहे हैं तो वहां से भी स्क्रीनशॉट का ऑप्शन है, वहां से कर लीजिए. Because simply all the time my speaking is not going to help you. You have to also participate equally. If you have any question you can ask. And if you do not have any question, then don't sit silent. Okay, join your next class and have a good day, all of you. You can leave the class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, all of you.